Hi everybody, welcome back to Snowfog Outdoors. I have my two partners here with me today, Ori and Teddy, and I'm sure at some point they will get in the video. So today's video is about nostalgic items, or item. I was tagged by my buddy Tim Watson to show my most nostalgic piece of gear or pieces of gear. Now this tag's been going around. I have seen some really awesome items from, old passed down nostalgic items to, newer items, and it's amazing the stuff that I've seen. So mine is, well, in my opinion, it doesn't have to be anything old, doesn't have to be anything new. It's just something that brings back fond memories and a time in your life that, was very special. And for me, that happened probably just about maybe a year and a half, 2 years ago. I was on YouTube watching a video and I was like, oh my. So I contacted the person and, we worked out a trade. And from then on, this person has been a brother to me. He has been my best friend. He's been someone I can talk to and lean on. And, we'll do anything for each other. And that gentleman is Mr. Tom Chitwood. One day in Pine Knot, Kentucky, he was in his basement with an old hickory 7-inch butcher knife that he was going to convert into a Kephart style, like whittling knife for himself. Well, he never got to keep that knife. I saw that, and I didn't know Tom at the time. I messaged him, and I'm like, you want to do a trade, yada yada. And right off the bat, he said yes. He says, but I don't want you to send me anything until you look at it and make sure you're happy with it. So I was a little, I want to do my end of the trade. But he's like, no, I'll send it to you. You look at it, and if you're happy with it, you can send me what you were going to send me. And I was going to send him some type of survival knife, which he really didn't even want. He was going to give it to his son or his son-in-law. And, but he just wanted to make sure that, I was happy and I got the knife that he made. So long story short, I never did trade that knife with him. I went back and rewatched his videos, and he had mentioned that he wanted the Schrade SCH F42. He couldn't afford it at the time, and so I had it sent to him because that's how happy I was with the knife. Now this is the original knife that started it all. This was the very first old hickory knife that Tom reprofiled. He made the sheath for it with the dangler. He made a little pocket in front, which I have just a small little knife, ferro rod loop. So this, I have never even used this knife. That's how special it is to me. This was the first ever old hickory knife he modified. So it's the knife that basically started everything for Tom. He started with the old hickories, and now he's a master custom knife maker. And unbelievable, the product that he crafts and that he makes. I have a couple of these and a smaller neck knife version, and I also have one of his custom blades, and I couldn't be prouder and happier to have these items. But this one is real special. I mean, every time I look at it, it's the knife that started a great friendship. And every time I look at it, I think of Tom, and what an amazing man he is. Just amazing. We have never met yet, but I'll tell you what, buddy, we are pretty soon. So as far as nostalgic item, yeah, this old hickory Kephart style knife does it for me. I'll always treasure it. I'll never use it. That's why I had to make me another one, so I could use it. But to have the first knife that Tom ever did is very special to me. And Tom's very special to me. So that would have to be my most nostalgic piece of gear. I mean, I have a lot of other things, but they pale in comparison to this. Sorry about that. Big old spider on my camera screen. So like I was saying, you know, I have a lot of other things. You know, I have a couple things my dad gave me, and I'll always treasure them. But when I think of the friendship that was made by this knife, it blows me away. And Tom, when you're a famous knife maker, I can say I have the original knife you ever did. And I won't sell it. I won't trade it. This is going to stay with me forever. So that's it, Tim. Thank you very much for the tag, brother. I do appreciate it. But yeah, I just wanted to share this because it's very special to me. So, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next video. Have a great day.